Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Chris Archer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to back at you. I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. So not much happening here in the. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kevin Kiermaier sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Batting third.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos gathers it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting sixth.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go into the box now. Logan Morrison. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Lucas Duda now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. 1 for 6.
Lucas Duda.
Fouled back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th. Third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Gray gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Striding in, Ronald Tarayan. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. Home half. Striding into the box, Brad Miller. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batting 8th.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied into very shallow right. Souza on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes on 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. Longoria is up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. That one's in there, 3-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
And there's out number 1.
up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in now,
Right
Steven
fielder,
Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Frazier is there for it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Down the third baseline. Longoria's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby
Now
Ellsbury.
in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Ready now, Logan Morrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Standing in, Lucas Duda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lucas Duda.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Lucas Duda becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Evan Longoria.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. And this is still a nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Wilson
ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled back.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
In now, Greg Bird. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Now 1-0 Yanks. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Another try at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Gray is there for it. 1 down.
right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Digging in once again, Steven Souza, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Corey Dickerson.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Gray's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Sergio Romo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
54, Sergio.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Yankees lead. Ready now, Logan Morrison. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Settling in now, Lucas Duda, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
The 2-1 home to Longoria. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The 1-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the left side. Duffy is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
Striding in, Greg Bird. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Malik Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 0, Malik Smith.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Gardner is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the